Facebook. This guy is a genius because Facebook is a cash machine. And I'm going to show you the biggest money-making loophole on Facebook that's going right now. Now, Facebook is all about image, and this is really important for you to understand. You are as you appear. And I want you to really, really grasp that. It's all about appearance on Facebook. People are putting their best foot forward, so to speak. We live in a judge a book by the cover kind of world. And you have to make snap decisions and judgments instantly. And that's what people do on Facebook. Now, Facebook is also a massive recruiting tool. And I've been using this to recruit massive people. I'm actually the number 4 all-time enroller in a company with over 180,000 reps. And a large part of that is because of Facebook. Now, people decide whether you're a leader or not instantly. And what that means is the moment they hit your page. So how is that? Boom, right here. This is a good example, okay? Now, this is my Facebook page, and I'm presenting a certain image, okay? I'm presenting a certain, it's very structured, what I'm doing. But, I look like I'm, fun, but I also look like I'm a leader here. Now, we're talking about Facebook timeline. Now, Facebook timeline is really interesting because, a lot of web designers and developers talk about, the space, and particularly the space above the fold. That's before you scroll down on a web page. And Facebook with timeline, they actually chose to allow more precious space to images, and they allow everyone to have a huge, gigantic image on the top of their own Facebook wall. Now, this is a huge untapped opportunity right now to brand yourself as a leader, okay? Here's an example of someone who's not doing it well, okay? This is what, unfortunately, a lot of people's profiles look like, and these are all people that have requested to be friends with me. And you'll see here that, this person doesn't even have a profile picture. So, you're not going to succeed with Facebook with an image like this. Here's another person who responded to a Facebook request. Now, they at least have a profile picture, which is good. Attractive lady here, but no timeline. So, there's no timeline up at the top. So it's just this big empty space, and it makes her look like she really doesn't know what she's doing, or she doesn't have time to really be doing this business. Here's another one of people that have requested to be friends. This is much better. What she's selling here is a little bit of a lifestyle. You got the family, you got the nice dog and the beach. And she's got her website, I'm assuming, in the top corner there. I haven't been to the website, but a little bit of branding. So this is definitely better than this example or this example. And just kind of think of how you feel when you see this, when you see this, and when you see this. Okay, so we're moving in the right direction. Here's another example. This is what a lot of people do. They'll just have a picture and they'll just throw up a picture of something. Not even of themselves on their on this real estate here, and you can see this huge space that's really just being wasted when it could really present a cohesive brand. So now let's get to some good examples. Okay, here's a good example. Michael Somerville. He's got this whole thing with some arrows and some very specific ideas that he's presenting, and he looks like a leader. This is someone that knows what they're doing on Facebook. It's someone that would garner a lot of trust and people following them. Here's another good example. Jerry Billett. This is kind of like a more humorous type of profile image, but he wanted something that would be kind of like a wanted poster type of thing. And so he supplied that copy, and we created this timeline image. But when people come here, they're going to see tons of profiles like this and like this and like this. And so when you see something like this and like this, it really jumps out in terms of leader. People are looking for a leader. They're looking for someone to follow. So this is a huge opportunity for you. Now, what about groups? Okay, having your own Facebook group instantly brands yourself as a leader. And that's very important. Just opening up a Facebook group, which is free, boom, you're in a different class. But check out the difference between what a traditional group looks like. Okay, this is called Promote Your Business here. And this is the default group setup. Okay, so you'll be able to post your thing, and then you'll see pictures along the top of the people that have posted most recently, and those are profile pictures. Even that pink one in the middle there, and the Camaro or whatever kind of car that is. Compare that to this. Okay, when people go to this group, what do they see? They see me and they see Marie, and there's a little badge that says private Facebook group, and some very clear things, no content post, no spam, you're going to be banned without warning. So we're actually giving a message there in that header, and at the same time branding us. Okay, and this is our Internet Marketing Dojo, and that's the name of the group. And you can see that, we've already got like 600 members in that group, 198 requests. So it's growing very, very quickly, this group, because we've set things up the right way, and we're branding it the right way. So which group do you think is going to grow faster, attract more followers, and create more income? The first one that we saw or the second one? Clearly, it's going to be the second one. Now, having a professional appearance is not optional, okay? And this is a key point to understand. It's essential. So it's not just optional that you can, maybe I'll get a good image on my blog or on my Facebook profile. It's essential. It's like having a phone. You can't do business as a network marketer if you don't have a phone. Okay, you just can't do it. So if you try to do it that way, you're just going to lose out to the people that are doing it the right way. So it's no longer optional. Now, to thrive in social media, you need to command interest instantly. So that means when people hit your page, they got to have interest in it. And that, when you go back to mine, with the picture of me and my son, in the timeline, that's what that does. I get comments on that, and it's specifically, less commercial just because of, what I'm doing with my brand. But I could put a URL there or something like that that would really drive traffic. And this is what happens when you have a brand. Okay, and I just kind of picked this out today because there's just so many examples. But hey, I just picked up this product that I recommended. I didn't read the sales letter, nothing. I purchased your FB Cash method. I've only seen one video, and it's rocks. And it basically, if you're recommending it, I just had to get it. So that's a brand. That's the power of a brand. That Jay Ortega here, he is going to just, he's really into the brand, okay? And that's the power. So I'm not forcing products on him. I'm not, trying to convince him. He's looking for someone who can help him, right? And that's what you do by setting up a Facebook page the right way. But there's a real simple way to win at this game, and this is really, really easy. I'm surprised how many people are not totally getting this. You can choose how you want to appear to your prospects. You can choose how you want to appear to your prospects, and that's why Facebook gives you that huge timeline. It's the easiest way to present yourself as a leader. And here are some examples, and these aren't Facebook fan pages or Facebook timeline ones that we've done. These are actually for blogs. But just to give an example of the style of work that we do, and the ability to really pop you as a brand. Now, all these people, they look like leaders. And we just picked these, randomly out of, the, several hundred that we've done, in terms of blog headers. But you can look at each individually, and they look like they know what they're talking about. When you look at the one in the middle, Fred Valdez, he's wearing his doctor scripts, but he looks like a doctor. It's just, leaning into it, and that's how you can appear to all of your prospects. right? And to be frank, I mean, these people could be not making any money in network marketing, but if you have the right image, people will think that you do, and then they will join you in a business, and that's how it all starts. So what we're going to do is we're going to build you an amazing Facebook cover for your personal profile, okay, or your own group, okay, and that's really what we do. It's easy to monetize, with the leads on Facebook with the right image, but you got to have that right image. You got to have the right kind of looking profile, and that's what we can do. We can basically give you something where you look like this, and when people go to your Facebook, they're like, wow, these people get it, and that's what we want to do for you. So we're going to allow you 3 revisions, because we want to make sure that you're super, super happy, and you just supply your own tagline or whatever text that you want to have. You supply your own photograph. We're going to remove the background, just make it look really, really good, just like those blog headers. We're going to make you look like a rock star. We're going to make you look like a superstar, and people are going to be, wow. You're definitely going to get comments on your new timeline graphic when we do it. So you either love it or you don't pay. So if you're not happy for whatever reason, we'll fix it, or give you your money back. I mean, no problem with that. Now, this is strictly a limited time offer, okay? We only take on a few new projects every week, and obviously creating these designs and really working with the brand and kind of creating that for you, that takes time, and it's not the most passive type of business, but it's important, and I know people really can benefit from it, particularly when you look long term at what that brand is going to do, looking out into 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, how many more extra people that you're going to bring into your primary business because you just have a brand. So the order button, it will disappear without warning. Periodically we're just going to pull it, and we've got some higher price points that we're going to be coming back with. And again, just to recap, Facebook is all about image, right? What kind of image do you have on your timeline right now? And either you're taking advantage of the fact that Facebook is all about images, hence it's called Facebook, right? So people's face. Or you're losing sales to smarter marketers who are taking advantage of this, who understand the importance of image on Facebook. So stop looking like this to your prospects. If you just have one of these average profiles, you just look like this. They're not even going to see you. Let us develop your brand, make you look like $1 million, and at the end of the day, investing in your brand is essential in the social media world. So if you're doing any of these social media things, you got to invest in your brand. So get your rock star on. Let's get you ordered and get your timeline looking like $1 million. And I look forward to working with you and helping brand you and make you look like the superstar that you are on the inside.